Hello viewers, welcome to the first episode of the Universal Knowledge Channel. Today we will be talking about the three main nucleon particles and the functions of an atom. Now, the first thing you need to know about atoms is that they're one of the tiniest things in the universe. They're, an average atom, I'd say, is like a 10 millionth of a millimeter. It's basically the tiny things that make up the universe. And if you're thinking, is a circle made out of these atoms and not perfectly circle? Yeah. And first, let me draw a diagram, okay? I know you found my drawing a bit bad. And okay. These are each protons, right? And you see they have a repeller force. That is what we're going to do to show the direction of the force. Now, protons are basically a really red colored particle depending on the reflection of the light. And their job is basically giving charge to the atom. Let's just say that for now. And now here, we're going to have this, okay, proton, and the new particle called a neutron. Now you see these two particles, that's a neutron and proton. They're the same size, exactly, and neutron is a really blue colored particle. And the function of a neutron, it's basically the structure of the atom. It has a force that holds them together. Because the protons have a repeller force, you can't keep them together without a neutron. If this was the case, atoms just split apart. Now, what a neutron does is pulls everything back together with a force stronger than the repulsive force of the protons. As you can see, that is my diagram, okay? And if you have more than one neutron, let's say this, let's say this, they would still have a attractive force. So don't think there's only one in one atom, okay? And a neutron, have I said this? It's the same size I have, okay. Now, let's go into the next example. Now, an electron is much smaller, over 1,000 times less in mass, and it has no color, okay? It's colorless. But sometimes the light it gives out from the energy has tiny bits of light. And now let me show you an example of an atom. I'll give you a simple one, helium. Okay. Neutron. Okay, these two up there is neutron. Okay, how about I just draw the words neutron and proton so you don't forget. Okay, make it simple. And around the nucleus, we call the nucleus the part where all the neutrons and electrons are gathered. And just so you know, an atom is basically 99% just empty space. So, yeah, the universe is basically nothing. Now, an electron holds negative charge. Oh, and a proton holds positive charge. An electron always follows the orbit. I know that's uneven, but that electron over there always follows that orbit. It's a perfect circle, don't mind me. And it's negative charge. It fights against the force of a positive charge given by the protons. They have the same charge, just proton is positive and the electron are negative. Okay? Now, let's look into something even tinier, just at the basics of it. If we were to look deeper into particle, we'll take a proton first. A proton, okay? Inside we are gonna draw three different quarks. Quarks, you could just say is what they make them up, and they each have different energy. There's 6 types of quarks. I'll give you examples: strange quark, up quark, and down quark. Now, now you might find this weird, but they have fractional charges. For example, up quark has positive 2/3 charge, and a down quark, slightly bigger, has negative 1/3 charge. So 2 up quarks equal, okay, 2 up quarks is equal to 2/3 times 2, 1. You don't need to understand the math, we're talking chemistry here. Equals 4/3 or 1 1/3 charge, right? And then you minus the 1/3 charge from it, and you get 1 charge, or as you say, +1 when it's a positive, right? Now, an electron. Let's do an electron. An electron has 3 down quarks. Okay? Right? Oops. You see that? Okay? Equals 3 down quarks. Down quarks. Equals minus 1/3 times 3 equals minus 1. Okay, again, you do not need to understand the math. Okay, you see it? Good. You can see that the 3 down quarks, right? You do 1/3 times 3 because it's 3 times as much negative charge, because 3 down quarks, -1. Simple math. Now, and it's perfectly okay if you don't understand. You can ask people, do not shy out. Now, okay, neutron. Now, neutron is just a structure. It holds no charge. So, yes, I'll give you a hint. It's only from the up and down quarks, okay? Figured out? No? Okay, we'll go through it. Now, a neutron has, an up quark and 2 down quarks. Okay? 1 up, let's just say 1 up. Right? And 2 down. The 2 down is basically minus 1/3 charge, okay? Times 2 equals minus 2/3 charge, okay? Minus 2/3 charge, okay? And we know 1 up quark is plus 2/3 charge, which we'll just say is 2/3 charge for our calculation. 2/3 charge minus 2/3 charge. As you know, if you might not know this, but every number minus himself is always 0, so the charge is 0. And you can calculate it to make sure. And yeah, that covers it for the basics right now. Well, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something, especially learned something. This is the Universal Knowledge Channel signing out.